Thank you for joining us in learning how to complete the PA-1000 Schedule B for the Property Tax Rent Rebate Program. This schedule is required if the applicant is filing as a widow or widower between the ages of 50 and 64 and remarried during the application year. In this situation, the applicant is only eligible to file as a widow or widower up until the date that they remarried, unless they qualify under a different eligibility category by December 31st of the application year. Schedule B is used to determine the portion of the year for which an individual qualifies for the Property Tax Rent Rebate Program. The PA-1000 Schedule B is located on the consolidated PA-1000 Schedule B/D/E. Each of these schedules is used for different purposes, so please make sure that you are only filling out the section titled Widow/Widower Schedule B, unless the other schedules are needed. To begin, list the primary applicant's name and social security number on the top of the form. If you choose to access the PDF version of this form online, you can type the relevant information. Please note, if you choose to handwrite the information on this form, please make sure that you legibly print and that you use either blue or black ink so that our machines can scan the form properly. Next, list the date that the applicant was remarried during the application year. For example, if they were married on June 13th, you would enter month 6, day 13. On line 1 of the Schedule B, enter the total amount of property tax or rent paid during the application year. If the applicant was a property owner and the PA-1000 Schedule A was completed, enter the amount that is listed on line 5 of the Schedule A onto line 1 of the Schedule B. If the applicant was a renter during the application year, enter the amount listed on line 8 of the PA-1000 Schedule RC, also known as the rent certificate, onto line 1 of the Schedule B. Next, calculate the number of days that the applicant was a widow or widower during the application year, and list it on line 2 of the Schedule B. Please do not include the wedding day into this calculation. Now, to determine the percentage of the year that the applicant was a widow or widower, divide the number of days listed on line 2 with the total number of days in the application year. Normally, an application year has 365 days unless it was a leap year, in which you would use 366 days. Round the number to the nearest 2 decimal places and enter the figure on line 3. Finally, to determine the amount of eligible property taxes or rent that the applicant can claim, multiply the figure on line 1 with the figure on line 3 and enter that number on line 4. Once all the lines of the PA-1000 Schedule B have been completed, you will need to carry the figure from line 4 over to the PA-1000 application form. If the applicant is a property owner, insert the amount from line 4 of the Schedule B onto line 14 of the application form. If the applicant is a renter, enter the amount from line 4 of the Schedule B onto line 16 of the application form. Did you know you can file your property tax rent rebate application and all related schedules online at no cost using mypath.pa.gov? Need help? Check out our easy-to-follow Revenue 411 videos to guide you through the process step by step. No paper, no math. Use MyPath. It's fast, secure, and you'll receive instant confirmation that your application has been submitted. No guessing, no mailing delay.